Hi everybody and welcome to my Corvette channel. It is our Flashback Friday segment. We're going to look back at Corvette history this week, and then we're going to take you back 2 years ago when I designed the first and only Corvette Camo Diecast.
Ooh.
In fact, you're going to have a chance to win one of these. A little pop quiz and this prize coming up by the end of today's upload. Before we get started, I'm looking at this. I don't understand why I got this for you. I gotta share this with you guys because it's so stupid. It's not viewer mail. This is something from a vendor of General Motors that sent this box. You just get this big giant box here, okay? It says be careful not to use sharp objects when you open it. Okay, so you see that little clip there. Gotta hit. So we open it up, and you see that? Woo! It's just a little balloon. Okay, and then we look inside, and literally, that's it. You're like, okay, what is all this? Wait, sorry, my glasses. I'm still here. So anyway, so this says announcing, this regards to the C8, announcing the new RPO code E60, front lift adjustable height with memory. Rule the road. So this was the thing they sent us to promote the front lift of the Corvette. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What a great week for Corvette this week as we flash back and look at the very last C7 front engine Stingray. And so appropriate, the last Stingray was made in white with adrenaline red interior and as a manual transmission. And here's a fantastic video that the National Corvette Museum did. Is Ivan from Wisconsin took delivery of that car and then donated it right back to the National Corvette Museum.
It's important that the museum has the last front engine Stingray in the collection because it's truly a milestone in Corvette history. The Stingray nameplate holds such significance in Corvette history.
Well, you know, I think that it goes in a succession of cars. I think it's important to preserve historic cars, and I think it's nice when the museum can have some of those, you know, one-of-a-kind cars in their collection. And the car behind me is the last front-engine Stingray Corvette that will ever be made.
Well, it is an end of an era. We'll never see a front-engine Corvette again. We will likely never see a manual transmission Corvette again. So this car represents the end of an era, the end of the front-engine Corvette, the end of the manual transmission Corvette, and it absolutely belongs in the National Corvette Museum.
So the relevance of this C7, the second to last car, in a way is really important because it does mark the starting of the C7 with the Stingray and the ending of the C7, the last Stingray. And we made an intentional collaborative effort with the museum to make sure that this car also had pedigree back to the original 1953 cars, as it is a white car with red interior.
There's a lot of last of a kind sitting behind me. It's an incredible car, and yet now it's being eclipsed by the new mid-engine Corvette. So having a car that's just an absolutely fantastic car, but the last of its kind, I think that's a great thing to have in the museum.
Well, the Corvette is an iconic car in and of itself, and the last Stingray Coupe front engine manual transmission is an icon within itself as well.
We all really try to work together to do everything that we can to preserve the history of this car. And during the course of the planning of the final production units, you know, it was General Motors and Harlan Charles who came to Sean and asked him if there would be some interest in the museum getting one of these last cars, and of course the museum accepted that. We simply work together for the benefit of our customers, the benefit of the museum, and the overall history of the car, which is what the museum is here for.
And after some discussions with the collections committee, collections team here at the museum, we determined that really the most significant of those would be the last Stingray. You know, we really started talking as the team here about which one of our donors which one of our members that are donors has that deep-rooted passion in Corvette history and also Corvette education.
Yes, Ivan was one of the first names I heard when I joined the museum family over the summer, and had a chance to meet with him at the reveal, the C8 reveal in Tustin, California. And I simply made the ask, Ivan, we have an opportunity to add to our collection an iconic car within an iconic brand. And before I even finished the ask, he said yes.
Somehow thought of me is that I might be interested in being a part of that to help acquire the car for the museum. And I thought it was an awesome opportunity and something that would be great for the museum, and I jumped right aboard.
It's a very much a bittersweet ending because the car has been so wildly successful. Every year it's won all kinds of awards. The Stingray won award, the Grand Sport, the Z06, the ZR1. And to see this thing that has been so wildly successful and so wildly just received by our customers and by every aspect of people around the world. So we're very happy and very excited about the fact that this car is going to stay in Bowling Green. It'll be in the museum forever.
I really believe in the museum and what it does to preserve the history of the Corvette and serve the enthusiasts of the Corvette.
Wow, is that absolutely incredible, you guys? Think about that the next time you're at the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky, when you see that car and realize what it represents, the end of an era. Absolutely incredible. Wow, bittersweet, isn't it? Just crazy where we're at right now. We are looking at history and the future of Corvette right now, man. It's crazy. Speaking of which, also on our Flashback Friday segment, let's honor just a couple of days ago. Thank you to Jeremy. Did what I wanted to do. I couldn't break out of the office. I wanted to cruise down to Bowling Green, Kentucky, because now we know, thanks to the museum, we saw the first Accelerate Yellow cruising around town. That car's done. It's made. It's driving. I want to see pictures of it in the flesh. This video shows that just a little bit, but Jerry picked up pictures of what is now a second Accelerate Yellow C8 2020 mid-engine Corvette. And if you notice, number one, yes, it's a cloudy day, so you've got that vibrant color that's not really popping and showing off the way that it should, and we know that it will when we see this in person. I haven't yet to see it, but this car, if you notice the differences, it has the painted, what I call the body blades right there, and then when you get that, the body vent options, it's going to be the blade, and it'll be the vents, little vents in the back of the car, and then the front of the car, that's the body colored vent option. Personally, I do not like in any color the body vent option, and not so much for the vents, it's that blade area that comes on the side of the car. I mean, that kind of, to me, that defines this is the mid-engine car, you know what I mean? And when it blends in, you almost lose that a little bit. So, Jeremy, nice catch on that. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Glad we had an opportunity to share that today on the vlog. So today on the vlog, your front lift. Get out of here, I said. Can you believe that? James? Ooh, the front lift Corvette. You gotta be kidding me, right? I thought like in the box I was gonna get like a piece of a suspension or something like that because it'd be really cool to put in the office. No, I got a balloon. Here's what I think of the balloon. Hang on. It's like, no, Rick, don't do it. Yeah. Oh, don't be so mean. No. This is, bye-bye. Okay, moving on. I can't believe you just did that. Absolutely. Why not? Some of you said, pop that damn thing. I just did. I'm sorry, a little punchy today, but glad that you guys are here. A couple of years ago, I had this, I've had many ideas. We talked about that a couple of vlogs back where I've had some of the great ideas that all of a sudden Chevy had the same idea, or I had the same idea they had. And it's just kind of neat to see that stuff unfold. Well, I have great respect for our men and women in the military, and I wanted to do something tied to Corvette, and you guys know, see in my office, that I love die-cast Corvettes. Nobody's ever done, even to this day, a camouflaged die-cast Corvette. Your boy Ricky did, and this is what we made for you guys 2 years ago. Only 24 of these made. It was a big undertaking. We're going to talk about that in a clip I had for you that we shared on the vlog a couple of years ago here in just a second. And just so you know, cost in this thing is $200 per car. I only made 24. I do have a few left. And by the time you would retail this thing, I would have to say it's fair to say it's a $300 retail piece. So it is a special piece done in a 1/18 scale die cast. And just what a great, look at this on the top here. You got the American flag, the Corvette emblem, and the goal was that I was going to take this car and then I was going to emulate it on a full-size car and then tour the country like we've done and go to different shows, and then you'd sign up to win a replica of the little car while we're driving around the big car. Well, again, here I had the same idea that another big YouTuber had, Mike at Street Speed 717. I had no idea he was going to do a camouflaged Corvette on his car. And he had no idea that I was going to do this. So we never did do this on a full-size car, partly because Mike did his car, and then quite honestly at the time, inventory was kind of tight, so I didn't want to earmark a car that would not be available for sale because I've got it all camoed up and we're driving around for the season. So here's the clip when I'm still excited to this day that we have this available, and I know somebody is going to really appreciate this special die cast because, like I said, you won't find this anywhere but right here, baby. So a couple of years ago when I designed it, I went to Trent at Guru Graphics. I want to share that with you now on Flashback Friday, and then when we come back, we're going to have a pop quiz and an opportunity to win this prize. Hey, are you guys excited? I'm excited. I can't wait to show you this. I'm on my way to get it right now. And we're going to reveal it, the first ever camouflaged die-cast Corvette will be revealed on this YouTube channel. Hey guys, I forgot to mention, and I do appreciate your support of this channel. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to hit that like button. Smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Ah, there you go. You guys are crazy, man. You're crazy. I love it. And we're about to reveal the camouflaged die-cast Corvette. You know what is neat for this project? We started just about a month ago, and I told you that we would reveal our car before the ZR1 Corvette. That's not funny. I know it's not. No, so when I get these ideas and I want to do something, well, I want to do it, and I want to do it like right now. And I'm real thankful for our association with Trent at Guru Graphics. Now, let's go back a little bit, and we weren't vlogging back then, but in 2013, we actually used Trent on a project that we took this car all over the country, and many of you may have seen it down at the museum and things like that. We took pictures of customers, not everybody, but some choice pictures of customers, and put our dealership name on that. We put a QR code on the back end of the car. You would scan that, it would go right to the dealership website, and this car got all kinds of attention, and that's exactly how we wanted to promote the car. Fun, enthusiasm. Brings us to current day today. I remember calling Trent about a month ago, and I said, hey man, I want to do this project. He goes, oh, do you want to wrap another car? I said, yeah, I want to wrap another car. He goes, oh, great. I said, but I want to wrap a die-cast model. He goes, what? You better send me some measurements. I don't know what you're talking about. So let's take the Corvette, America's favorite sports car, and display it with some pride. Pride and respect to our military. I know you guys are going to love this. Let's go inside, meet Trent, and show you the new car. I have an idea of what you were thinking when I called you and said I want to wrap a die-cast model. You got to tell me, be honest. I mean, we keep it loose on this channel. You got to you had to be going bonkers.
He's nuts. That's all there is to it. That's the bottom line.
Yes, I am.
I thought he was totally pulling my leg. I said, really? We're going to do what? And when he started talking about the idea, I was like, that could be a really cool promo. I'm in. So, yeah, we went back and forth on the design a little bit, and I think we've got it dialed in tight.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm real excited. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is, the first ever. Look how kick-ass that thing is. It is a camouflaged Corvette die-cast. The only place you'll ever see one is right here on this YouTube channel. We've got them to give away. Now, some of them are going to have different wheels and what have you, but look at how incredible this looks, displaying that military American pride on America's favorite sports car, Corvette. How perfect is that? Trent, incredible job, man, incredible. Well, guys, isn't it neat how this thing came to be? I'm really proud of this, not just because of what it is, but what it represents for our men and women in the military. And we do it on a Corvette. Okay, you're gonna have an opportunity to win this. Are you subscribed to this channel? All right, pop quiz for you now. And I want to do this kind of the same way we did a recent quiz. It worked out really well. Instead of giving your answer and making the comments down below in the video, and I know people want you to do that, it's good for the algorithm and all that crap on YouTube, but here's what I want you to do. If you've got the answer, email it to me. Makes it a lot easier for me to follow up with the winner and then get the prize information and get it out to you as fast as possible. So you guys know, as we've talked many times over, and you see in the vlogs, into die-cast cars. So here's the pop quiz for you. And let me just get up here and show you real quick. Now, if you look down here, some of these die-cast right here, these are the ones I'm talking about. The ones that have the NFL football theme. There's a Browns one, Patriots, Broncos, Dallas Cowboys. So years ago, yeah, product placement here. All right, so years ago, I bought an acrylic case that had enough spots to take a Corvette from every NFL team and put it in that case. That was the intention anyways. I was gonna buy every car and put it in there and thought I was gonna have just an NFL Corvette case. Well, when I was doing my research to buy those, which I never did complete, I found out there was one team that would not allow their emblem, their logo, to be put on a Corvette. So that's the pop quiz for you guys. What team would not allow their logo to be put on a Corvette? Email that answer to me. Don't put it down below. You want to save that for yourself. From the correct answers, we'll do a random draw. I'll give you guys an opportunity to log your answers and email them all the way up until Monday morning. We'll tabulate everything during the day on Monday, and Tuesday before our quick tip, I'll announce the winner of this very special, this very limited, camouflaged die-cast Corvette. Good luck, you guys, and thanks for playing. Hey, thanks again for joining us for this upload. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you do make comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. And don't forget to join us on Sunday for a very special and a fun Coffee with Conti. Been teasing it just a little bit. You know that I'm doing something with Popeye's chicken and a Corvette. And I'll tell you why and what on Sunday. Have a great day.